The secret hidden in the dust of a small-town diner. Growing up, I thought the old man at the corner booth of Mama's Kitchen was just another regular. His name was Arthur, and he wore the same frayed denim jacket every single day. He never ordered much, just black coffee and a side of sourdough toast burnt to a crisp. Most people ignored him, but for some reason, he'd always wave me over after my shift. "Kid," he'd say, his voice sounding like gravel crunching under a boot, "don't ever let the world tell you who you belong to." I never knew what he meant until the day he passed away. I was 22, working 2 jobs and drowning in student loans, when a lawyer in a suit that cost more than my car showed up at my door. He handed me a dusty, leather-bound journal and a single brass key. "Arthur left this for you," the lawyer said, "but there's a catch. This key only works if you can prove you're the one he intended it for." My heart hammered against my ribs. "Prove it? How?" The lawyer opened the journal to the very last page. There were 3 questions written in Arthur's shaky handwriting. 1. What did I give the waitress on the night the storm took out the power? I closed my eyes. I remembered that night. The lights had flickered and died. Everyone was complaining, but Arthur, he just sat there. I'd brought him a single blue candle from the supply closet. He didn't tip me money that night. He gave me a small carved wooden bird. "For luck," he'd whispered. 2. What was the song playing on the jukebox the day you almost quit? I didn't even have to think. Sitting on the dock of the bay, I was crying in the break room, and he'd walked in, put a quarter in the machine, and told me that sometimes you just have to let the tide roll away. The lawyer nodded, then read the final question. Why did I stay in this town for 40 years? I felt a lump form in my throat. "Because of the girl in the photograph," I whispered. "The one he kept in his wallet. His daughter who ran away when she was 18. The daughter he never got to say goodbye to." The lawyer reached into his briefcase and pulled out a DNA profile. My breath hitched. "Arthur knew," the lawyer said softly. "He'd been tracking his lineage for years. He found out you were his granddaughter months ago, but he didn't want you to love him because of a bloodline. He wanted to know if you'd love a lonely old man just because he was there." That brass key opened a safety deposit box filled with enough to change my life. But the real treasure? It was the note inside that read, "You were always mine, even before the science said so." Family isn't just about the blood in your veins. It's about the people who see you when everyone else looks away.